Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we return to CK3 A Game of Thrones, but with the new Dragons update, which I am super excited about. I want to start by saying a massive thank you to the mod team for allowing me to have early access. I'm absolutely honoured. You have made my week and my month, my year by giving me this early. I'm super excited. I've been so excited for Dragons to be added. And the fact that I get to have it early is, yeah, I feel so privileged. Thank you so much. I have done another video alongside this, looking into each of the dragons, explaining a little bit of history and lore about them, looking at their traits and such for anyone who wants to check that out. So I won't go straight into the dragons on this. I want to see more about the new gameplay and the new events and such in this episode, and what we can actually do with dragons rather than looking at the dragons themselves. So be sure to check out the other video if you want to actually look into the dragons. So we are going to be playing as the rogue prince Daemon Targaryen down in the Stepstones. So we'll delve straight in. I step off the back of Caraxes, removing my helm to survey the war camp before me. Banners of Targaryen and Valerion flutter in the wind, soldiers preparing for our next offensive already. The island of Dwarfstone fell easily enough, but the rest of the Stepstones shall not be so simple. Though I may have been denied my birthright as Prince of Dragonstone, I shall not let my brother relegate me to obscurity. I shall conquer the Stepstones and prove that this second son is the true heir of House Targaryen. No crab feeder will stop me. So we will leave it paused while we sort things out. Of course, we've got Corlys Valyrian helping us as well. We've got this teeny tiny island down here, Dwarfstone. For our lifestyle focus, we'll of course go for Marshall, and I'm thinking an authority focus for Daemon. I think it suits most. Daemon looks awesome, by the way. Very much how you would expect. We've not got anything else here. One to nominate a successor because we're of course in a pirate kingdom, but we don't need to do anything there. We can call in our ally Lady Rhea, the bronze bitch, but of course we're not going to be doing that. Instead, I'm going to see if we can get a divorce because she hates us. We hate her. Let's see if we can go for that and get ourselves a proper alliance that we can actually make use of. Just look awesome, though, in that rune armor. We can negotiate 2 more alliances, one with our brother and one with Princess Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra will not accept. And will our brother? He will not accept either. That's fine, because I didn't really want to use them anyway. Here's Queen Alicent, as we can see. No children yet. I'm hoping that they do have their canon children. How does Rhaenyra look? Pretty impressive, actually. 15 diplomacy at the age of 9. That's very impressive. Have a quick look at old Syrax, the 19-year-old golden yellow dragon. We can hire a maester, but I'm not going to bother with that either for now. We can station our men-at-arms regiment, so we will do that down here, which will then allow us to raise a few more men. Not many more men at all, but a few more men. Any men will help. We've got 2,120 event troops. Decisions: we can conduct a terror of campaign. Interesting. Such wanton destruction will cause extreme anger in your enemies. Well, let's go for it then. We are Daemon after all. So, as a rider of a great dragon, it is for me to decide how it is to be used in warfare. Though often their use has historically been restricted to enemy armies, there is nothing stopping me from using it to lay waste to my enemy's civilian population. Yeah, burn them all. We're Daemon, and we want to see what our dragon can do. So let's go for it. No, we won't end our terror campaign. We can not use Caraxes in war, but of course we're going to do that. We want to see what dragons can do. We will invite some knights, and we will adopt a set of personal arms as well. That's it for decisions for now. Let's have a little look at Daemon himself then. So we're 25 years old at this point. Brave, wrathful, ambitious, and callous. Yeah, couldn't agree more with that. Very Daemon. We are a brilliant strategist, a blade master, an organizer, an open terrain expert. Caraxes' rider, an adulterer, comely, shrewd, a skilled fighter, a social figure, a knight, and a guild patron. Yep, agree with them completely. Brilliant. I'm very glad that the mod team has decided to only give Daemon the skilled fighter as well and not go overboard with it. In my opinion, a lot of people do overestimate Daemon's fighting ability. Don't get me wrong, great fighter, but he's not up there with the best of the best like some people tend to try and say that he is. We've got 8 relationships apparently. We've got our lover, Misery the White Worm. Our friends, our brother Corlys Valyrian, and of course Caraxes the Bloodworm. Rivals are our wife and Otto Hightower. I know we weren't going to look at dragons, but we will have a quick look at Caraxes as he's our own dragon. He's got aggressive, bloodthirsty, calculating, a socialised dragon, spindly, a fearsome worm, and a tamed dragon. And Caraxes' siblings apparently are Grey Ghost, Sunfire the Golden, and Tessarion. Past riders being our uncle, wasn't it? I think it's... Yes, our uncle, Prince Aemon, Rhaenys' father. Are we leading our host ourselves? Yes, we are. Our council, I don't know if it's worth looking at the moment. It's probably very, very bad, and that it is. Is Misery in our court? No, not at present, so we can't even have her as our spy for now. Our Chancellor is terrible, but we do have Getho, our knight, who is got 20 diplomacy, so we'll have him in there instead, please. We've got a terrible Castellan. Do we have anyone better? Not really, unfortunately. Oh no, we do have Valerio down here, who's not too bad, but he's more of a... Well, he's got a martial education, but he's got better stewardship, so let's make him our hand then, so it doesn't matter as much, and get him to oversee the realm. Our steward is woeful, but we do have Valerio who's not great, but he has 17 stewardship, so we may as well make use of what we've got. Our marshal is absolutely woeful as well, but we do have Tritio here, who's pretty good. Our admiral, he's Pentoshi, but he's a skilled fighter and a brilliant strategist, so we will make use of him, although he is our admiral at present, so maybe we leave him there. We have another knight here, Renio, so we'll use him. He's also a skilled fighter and a brilliant strategist, so we'll make him our marshal. Then we've got our Septon, we can't really do much about, and our Spy Master, we've got Philia, who is actually better than our current Spy Master, so we'll have her as well. We will get you to, just organise our army for now. You can collect taxes, not that we can really do much. And then again, we could promote our culture to try and change it to Essosi Valerian instead of Pirate. We've not got any schemes going at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that. Embolden Raiders, Protect Trade, or Scatter Fleets. We'll stick with Scatter Fleets for now as well. Hopefully we can get that divorce underway pretty sharpish, which we have managed to do. Perfect. So let's see if we can marry Laenor Valerian. Oh no, she's already betrothed to a Bravosi, which is rather annoying. Can we take on Laenor as our ward? No, will not accept. Marriage wise then, what sort of alliance could we get? I suppose we could betroth ourselves to Rhaenyra. Would she accept arranged marriage between us, Princess Rhaenyra? Yes, she actually will accept that, which is funner. Although we could go for something different for now. Not really sure who. Not sure who at all. We'll leave ourselves. Let's leave ourselves divorced and single for now then, and see what our options are after the war. And we did manage to call up 500 men actually there, which is interesting. Gives us 2,700. We're already using our dragon. Do we march off and siege down the boats of Stash? We may as well go for it. Hopefully the Valyrian host will come to our aid soon. We can negotiate an alliance with... Oh, we can now negotiate an alliance with Princess Rhaenyra, so we will do that. We could betroth ourselves to her, but I'm not sure if the events are there so that she'll marry Laena instead. And we've had a knight arrive, Larissa, a Bravosi skilled fighter, and a brilliant strategist, so she's not too bad. Can probably make use of her. I don't want to call Viserys in, but I might call Rhaenyra in. I think we will call Rhaenyra in, actually. I don't want to call Viserys in because we want to do this without Viserys' help, but I think we could probably do with Rhaenyra's help. Here comes the Valyrian host of 4,400, which is a decent amount of manpower, which is going to help us out. And Rhaenyra has also joined the war, so hopefully she'll come down soon. We do need to march onto this host here, though. We'll get the crossing disadvantage, but we can't afford for them to siege down our land. It's our only land that we've got, so we can't afford to lose too early. Yeah, here comes the Valyrian host to help us as well, which will smash that host. So it'll probably be a pretty quick win for this first war. Your forces captured Tregar, the Admiral of the Pirate Lord. Can we ransom him, or is he just not really of importance? Oh, he's a San. Salador Sun's ancestor. Doesn't look like he's, unfortunately, someone that we can ransom off and try and get a bit of dough for, though, which is a shame. But we will march on to the capital of Bloodstone. Let's see if we can use our dragon in the siege. It's something I'm excited to try out. And it doesn't look like we can, unfortunately, at this moment. Or do we have to click on... here we go. And we can't because it's a pirate den, which is frustrating, but it makes sense, I suppose. Like in House of the Dragon, they couldn't really take the islands very well. They really struggled because they all just hid in caves, basically, didn't they? But here comes an enemy army, so we may as well march onto it and take care of it. Probably be able to win this war without sieging land down, really, if we can just wipe out their host. So we are fighting against all of the stepstones at present, but not the Triarchy just yet. No, the Triarchy are not involved. A fiery arrangement. From near the clouds atop Caraxes, I can see the entirety of the Battle of Torment Point as it unfolds. Tiny arrangements of our regiments crashing against the lines of our enemy. Up here, they look almost like toys being played with by the commanders in charge. My eyes drift to a cluster of rustling banners making the position of those very commanders. Descending at rapid speed, I see Prendros. Who's Prendros? Is he important? He's a courtier of the crab feeder. And most of the other notable enemy warriors are congregated around a single area. These enemies are maggots, and I will make them squirm. Filthy grubs, I think to myself, relishing the flames to come. Prepare to burn, Dracarys. And it looked like we would have killed a lot of people, and we've gained a rival. The crab feeder. Yeah, awesome, makes sense. And we've captured someone. Lord Kragas seeks revenge. Awesome. Someone I'm going to get 10 gold from, but we'll take it. Another alliance that we can possibly negotiate. Magister Tigario, your uncle-in-law. Okay. We can't negotiate the alliance with him, but it's an interesting alliance. So he's our uncle-in-law. Okay, who's he oh, he's married to Sierra. Interesting. Okay. Aegon, Janice, and Maegor, and she's pregnant again as well. Interesting, okay. We have ransomed that prisoner, though, for 10 gold, so we'll take that. Should hopefully be able to win this war now by sieging down this castle. That we're not actually sieging anywhere, so we do need to go and start sieging down some land. Should we just go to Bloodstone instead, actually? Probably be easier. Let's have a look, marriage-wise. Oh, nice. The jungly looking background now. Let's find a spouse. What is the best alliance we could ask for? Stormlands. The Westerlands. Two Lannisters. So the Lannisters could be interesting. A high tower. A strong. A Stormland, but way too young. Maybe Lady Elise of the Westlands, daughter of Lord Tymond. She's a possibility. Does have an older sibling, but betrothed to House Serret. So, yeah, you're a possibility. Tulle, way too young. Ashara Dane, Dornish, Princess Rhaenyra. We could just go with Rhaenyra, but I'm interested to see if she does marry Laena and if that's a coded event. Laena would have been better. It's a shame that we can't get married to Laena. Who's she betrothed to? Some random slow Bravosi. That's annoying. Can we plot to murder this guy? Oh, we've got a very good chance of actually doing that as well. So we'll do that and then see if we can steal that. We'll get you to support schemes, which will hopefully allow us to do so that we can swoop in there and get that marriage, and it'll give us another dragon hopefully as well then to be able to use in battle. Did I already make the decisions? I think that we did. Beyond all doubt, Missoria has publicly named me as the father of her unborn child. Born outside the bonds of marriage, the child will have a difficult life, but at least it will know the truth. He won't have that much of a difficult life. We'll make use of him, especially if it's a son and we can give him a dragon. My idea for this playthrough is for us to make a second Targaryen kingdom. Take the 3 cities that are available to us, maybe Dawn, Stepstones of course, maybe invite some second sons and distant family members from other noble houses, people who don't stand in line to inherit anything, and give those lands over here in the east. We've had a knight arrive, a skilled fighter, administrator, indulgent wastrel, and he is a Riverlander, trusting, ambitious, and deceitful. Horace. How much would it be to recruit you, Horace? 55 gold. I will save my gold for now, because we might have further need of it. We could maybe need some mercenaries. What mercenary bands do we have? We have the Bravosi band, but it's not a lot of manpower, is it, for the amount that we'd have to pay out? Not many men at all. None of these mercenary bands are that good, really, for the amount of gold that you'd have to pay. I suppose you could get some very good ones, but even so, it's a lot of gold to pay out. And we are in a battle here, but yeah, we have got a dragon, so which does add a lot of perks to us, doesn't it? Go on, Craxus Rider, gives us prestige as well as stuff that will help us in battle. Can we ransom you? Only for 11 out of 50 gold at the minute, so we'll wait until we can get a full 50 for you, because we could probably do with the gold. No, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right where we are. Let's siege down this smaller province for now. Probably be a little bit easier. See if we can get the dragon out in the siege. I want to use a dragon in a siege if possible. And no, it's a pirate den, so yet again we can't, unfortunately, but that's fine. Don't really think we have any other decent courtiers, do we? Unfortunately. Is there any interesting characters that we could find? Let's look for some decent fighters and such throughout the realm that we might be able to invite. We want to go look at all, and we want someone with decent fighting ability. Commander Hugo Snow of the Shadow Tower, we of course aren't going to be able to do anything with. We've got a couple of Unwins, no idea who they are. I'd like to use someone who's an actual known house. Most of these are lords. Can we... Not a ruler. We don't want any rulers. But I would like to get someone who is actually a member of a house, if possible. So, best martial characters here. Let's have a look. No one that interesting of yet. Bravosi. Preston's pretty decent here. Unyielding defender, open terrain expert, formidable fighter. Too far away to interact with, though, unfortunately. We've got a random Baratheon here. Cannot invite to court, unfortunately, which is annoying. Is there a setting for whether we can actually invite them? Let's go for someone who's actually Faith of the Seven. We've got enough of the free city characters in our court. I'd like to get someone who's not of the free cities, just because, yeah, as I say, we've already got plenty of them. I want some second-born sons and such from other houses. You're a Black Brother. There's not really anyone of much interest. What about diplomacy? Have we got any good diplomats that we could probably invite? A 7-star? That's not a good sigil, though, is it? That's not a true 7-star. And he's frail as well, unfortunately, which is annoying, else I would have got him straight in just for the name. But of no use, unfortunately. Stewardship? No one that interesting. Intrigue. We've got Laris the Clubfoot, Alice Rivers, and then not really anyone of any. Princess Sierra, but then yeah, there's not really anyone that decent or that interesting. Learning. Prince Vagon, the Dragonless of the Iron Throne. I forgot about him, but there's not really anyone interesting at all. Really annoying. Unlanded. Captains. Lots and lots of captains. The High Septon, yeah. So we'll have to look at those at another point. It doesn't look like there's going to be anyone that we can invite, but let's try and get this war over with. Got a decent amount of manpower down here at least. Who's Army of the Scales, Ally Army, Commander Danes, Silver Danes, Courtier of Princess Rhaenyra. Laenor takes to the skies. Through muttered whispers and the declaration of a note carried by Raven's wings comes the uncomfortable news that Laenor has claimed the dragon Sea Smoke. That's not uncomfortable news, that's awesome. Hopefully it adds a dragon to us at some point, so that we can make use of that in the wars to come. I imagine we've got Rhaenys down here maybe as well, just because the Valerians are down here. Daemon Valerian, Danes, and then ourselves, of course, leading our own host, as well as a Valyrian host with us as well. Hopefully we'll be able to get that murder scheme underway. And yeah, oh, we're splitting up. 64%. Let's just go for the capital. Let's get the capital out of the way. I don't know where their host is. Have they sailed up to Driftmark? No, they haven't. So we must have just completely destroyed their host, I'm guessing. Which is fine. That works. That works for us. I wanted to look at our inventory. Dark Sister adds 9 prowess, prestige, renown, and dread. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Ah, here's a small host. Let's take care of them. I want to use our dragon. I imagine you use your dragon in every battle then. Murder en route. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of Lord Corlys's castle. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of the local jungle with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. I didn't know there was jungle on Driftmark. Pay a hunter from Driftmark to draw a map. Explore the jungle yourself. No, we'll pay a hunter. And the scheme gained Tattletale. And yeah, easy victory there. Is that the actual lord? No, but we've captured another prisoner that we can ransom. Neither for the full amount just yet. Then again, if we win this war, they're not going to have lands, are they? So we should probably try and ransom them both now and take what we can for them both, whilst we can. Another host to destroy. And yeah, both ransoms paid, which is going to give us some nice dough. I do want to have a look at the courtiers actually in... Sorry that I keep getting sidetracked, but I want to look at the courtiers that we've got. Are any of the dragon seeds up here? We've got Vermithor, Silverwing, Alfred Broom, Silver Danes, Shirax, Sunfire, Ulf. Ulf the White. Can we invite Ulf the White to court? No, we can't. Is Hugh Hammer also here? Then I'm guessing he will be, unless he's in King's Landing. Yes, here he is, Hugh. 12-year-old, strong and Herculean. Can we offer him guardianship? Will not accept, which is rather annoying. Never mind. Let's return to the Stepstones. Increased military presence. Perfect. Just sieging down this land now. That's taken a while. And out of wedlock, misery has given birth to our daughter. Though I ought to be joyful, my heart is heavy with doubt and fear. Oh, but she's got some good traits. Comely and quick, but unfortunately a bastard. Safia, no. Ariana, Alasan, Rhaenys, Velena, Alasan, Velena. I like that. That's different. Let's go for Velena. And a new knight has arrived. Faith of the Seven Riverlander, who's pretty good actually. I will recruit you to court. Oh god, you're going to cost a lot. But yeah, I want to make use of you, and we will offer you a knighthood. We've not got the prestige to do it just yet, but we will do that. And we will also arrange a marriage. Oh, we can't yet. We can't yet because you're not officially. Now we can, now that you're officially. Let's try and get you someone who has a nice inheritable trait. Wow, Sandornish here with the genius trait. We'll go for that. That's perfect. And we are down near Dawn, aren't we? So, makes sense. Let's go for it. Sieging this down now, so I don't really want to march off and take care of that pirate host. I'd rather take this capital, which we're pretty close to doing. It's really annoying that we can't. Oh, I really want to use the dragon in a siege. Hopefully we'll get to it at some point. A county between friends. King Viserys has come to me with a grand proposition. He knows that I have a rightful claim on the lordship of Blackstripe and has chosen to finally acknowledge it. My friend, he says, I greatly desire to grant you Blackstripe as it is yours. I cannot do so, however, without receiving something in return, lest I return to my people empty-handed. Provide me with something to show my people once I return to King's Landing that Blackstripe will be yours. I graciously accept. This should be enough, 50 gold, or I couldn't possibly accept Blackstripe in this fashion. That will give us stress because of our ambition. So we'll give you 50, and he gains a hook on us, and we're going to get a bit of land. This little tiny, teeny bit of land just outside of King's Landing, but at least that gives us something to fall back on should stuff really go south down here, which it very much could do. My agents are prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way, and the poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to Alaqua alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. Bon appetit. And he is dead. The bird became the last thing Alaqua ever ate. Perfect. Now can we get ourselves that marriage that we want? Your daughter. Arrange a marriage between her and ourselves, and he will accept. Perfect. Just what we wanted. And it looked like Laenor had been hurt there. Yeah, severely injured. I don't know what's happened to him. And, oh, I completely forgot about that. That gives us Vhagar, doesn't it, as well, which would be awesome. Alliance formed with Lord Corlys the Sea Snake. Perfect. I know we've sort of already got an alliance, but at least it keeps it. I take a moment to survey the littered hills of Bloodstone, strewn with Dwarfstone and First Stepstones dead, before turning to the shackled prisoners of war. My rival, a Lord Crabfeeder, suddenly glares at me, warming the cockles of my heart. Dogs are not accorded ransom. We kill him. I'll make sure you never forget this day. We maim him, I'm guessing. Yeah, we wound him, or remember my mercy worm. No, we'll kill him. Enemy combatants captured. The crab feeder lays dead. Perfect. And we've got 2 people that we can ransom, which we will ransom before this war ends. We're still trying to get this siege. Still not actually fallen. It's taken a while to get this victory. And Bloodstone has fallen, gives us 89%. I want to at least finish this war before we end this episode. Have they got any manpower anywhere? They are sailing north. I'm guessing they're going to go for our petty tiny bit of land that we've got up there. Let's go and help the Valerians take this bit of land then. We're at 89%, so we're almost there. I love how we can get this random alliance with the Magister. And there we go. We've won that victory. Let's just let this battle unfold as well. And I forgot to turn off plagues again. It's so frustrating. Enforce our demands. Done. So be it. Legitimacy gained. We are now the lords of the area up here, which is nice. A landing secured. Victory. The first of these pretender admirals has been defeated, and the heart of the Stepstones are ours. It seems, however, that the Triarchy has caught wind of our actions and has joined their admirals' efforts to stop us. Further, it appears they have given primacy to Pirate King Hago, who we currently have imprisoned. United, divided, hundreds of ships or thousands, I shall not let them stop me. All will learn the true meaning of fire and blood. And that gives us 100% straight away because we've already got him imprisoned. Claiming a new banner. Yes, my banner shall fly. We will use our own banner. And we are a mighty Dragon Lord. Let's end this war for the Stepstone straight away because we've already got him imprisoned. So we may as well. The Stepstone Court. As Pirate King, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Geffer is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some envy in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Targaryen. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I've taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Let them see their new Pirate King. Other matters call might know. Let them see their new Pirate King. So be it. It's a very nice haul for a pirate, I must say so. So we have got a new artifact then, which we should be able to put up this Targaryen banner. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That is the only artifact that we've got for now, but at least we've got something. But with that and all those lands that we've now got that we do need to give out, and we can create some high lordships as well, but we will end the episode there, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. I hope that you've enjoyed. Once again, a huge thank you to the mod team for allowing me to have this early access. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe if you did enjoy, so that you can see our other content, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.